Welcome to Kingdom of Gaming. We're in 867. We're going to do a Best Start Wales. I'm going to take control of the Duchy of Gwynedd. We're going to keep tabs on Rodri the Great, but I'm going to create my own ruler. Rodri the Great is from a noteworthy dynasty. He has many children. He has a couple claims we could use, and he's a really good marshal. So we'll keep him close by, and we'll invite him and his family back as soon as we can. I'm going to be a male because we have concubines in the Welsh culture, and I'm going to be 13, so we don't have to choose any personality traits. We'll get those in the next 3 years of education, as long as somebody's tutoring us. So we can choose our other traits and put everything into them. And to be the Blood Father, we're going to have one max tier good trait and one of every good physical trait. So that's the cheapest way to get the Blood Father. We could also choose Fecund or something, but I want to be a really good administrator because we have 7 counties and no vassals besides mayors running them. And obviously I don't have any heirs right now. So I'm going to choose to learn Architect myself, probably, so I will choose Administrator, which is Stewardship +3 in Diplomacy and Vassal Opinion, which will be good. We'll lower our Prowess to 400. Also lower Intrigue and Martial and 1 Diplomacy, we don't like Diplomacy, to max out Stewardship at least 3 points. Without going into penalty, choose a name, Onion Conway. And we are good to go. And we're going to be wanting to take all of these counties as soon as possible. Rodri has a claim on Cerdigan, but we're going to try to fabricate a claim on Dyfed as soon as possible. And look at our vassals, counselors. We have a couple mayors in there, 3 mayors, and a steward. That looks decent. Not skilled though. We're going to try to get a physician and a spy master. Get a good position there. And I want to recruit Rodri back, so I'm going to look for his daughters, a couple of his daughters that are Welsh. And there they are. And you can see where Rodri has 8 children. We'll invite him to the court, but we'll have to pay expenses. And that'll fill, he has an heir. Well, he's not in control now, but, and we will sway Rodri. And there his whole family shows up. We'll put him as our marshal. And I'm going to give him a county, but first I'm going to marry off his heir. And his second son as well. Otherwise they may not get married for quite some time. Might as well marry off his third son too, all with good traits. And marry off his daughters as well. Okay, I think that's enough. And we still do need a spy master. And I gotta set someone to tutor me. We'll take him. And I'll set Alfred to tutor me. Hopefully he will give me good traits. Everyone knows Alfred. And we'll immediately declare war with Rodri's claims. And as soon as Rodri's children get married, we will give Rodri a county, and he'll be our first vassal. Alright, we could take a couple of these, but humble sounds the best. And we got a giant, decent healer, Ravenik. We will take him in. And actually, I think he might be a good position. And that should just about do it. Check if we have any prisoners. No. Alright, we will give Rodri another county as well as the one we just won the war for. Give him Furlex. I want to be the Bloodfather, of course. Definitely want to be a Bloodfather. Which gives 40% increased chance of inheriting good congenital genes, chance of new congenital genes, 400%. And we want to promote culture. We got a Anglo-Saxon county over here. And we might want to make a divergent culture with them, but not yet. And increase control. And we're buying a county claim on Dyfed. I might want to start looking for a wife. And we're just going to have to wait. I want to make sure I'm learning stewardship education. So we'll switch to stewardship. And we'll start swaying this mayor. But we're going to put my knight in there as spy master. He's much better. We are in the penalty for counties, but we should be able to get better, so we don't need to do that. And actually, we have to educate all of Rodri's children, I forgot. Or no, he's got them now. Okay, never mind. And we will be just. And we can create the Kingdom of Wales, but it costs 500 gold, so we're going to need a lot of gold to do that, to be honest. Not the best 3 traits, but we got it. Okay, claim, buy the claim. Now we can declare war on Dyfed before anyone else takes this county. See how close you would take to vassalage. We'll check to see if we can ransom before we finish. Take all of his money before we leave him homeless, because we're taking his last county. Now I could recruit him, but he does not look very good, so we're gonna let him go wander. Alright, I am 16, I'm head of the Welsh culture, which is good. I need a wife. I have a child that needs to be educated. Now she's really good at management, which is kind of what I'm looking for, and she has a good trade. So even though she's a commoner, at least she's smart. I mean, perhaps we should look and see if there's anyone spectacular. Well, it's guaranteeing beautiful children, but not very good skills. And this is tempting, an Amazonian. We can always take concubines. And it would be nice to get some really strong children. So I suppose I'll take her. She's got really good traits. She can educate children. Real tough woman. I need to start getting a claim on these Wales counties that they're being consolidated by Prince Highwell. And I'm going to look for a woman to seduce anywhere in the world. To find a good concubine. Hopefully one with some good traits. I don't like the stuttering. And she looks like a good target. Good concubine. Pretty. We'll seduce her. And because we have a hook on Rodri, our one vassal right now, we can actually modify his tax contract to high and use our hook, and it will not incur any tyranny. So that is one way to make some more money. And we need all the piety we can get, so I'm going to throw her in the dungeon for her deviancy. No, I don't want to kill her, so I'll leave her in there for a month or two. Hope she learns her lesson. Bad luck. Check our guests. No one special. We'll get Rodri studying martial lessons for 15 years, make him an even better martial. Silnoth died. I don't know why he's always your bishop every time. It's weird. We're going to buy a claim, and we will attack again. Well, we can't. We don't have enough prestige. Our heir to our throne is Herculean, thanks to his mother, so that is good. She can go ahead and educate him. Unbelievable. Come on. Well, my business ventures are not planning out, but it's alright. And should have probably hired a tutor, but they're expensive, and right now is not the time. But a seneschal would be useful. And an antiquarian? I don't think we need that. And our second son is pretty good as well. Impressive. I might want to romance up someone with prestige to gain prestige myself. But first I'm going to get my first concubine. So see if we have someone with some prestige. She, yeah. We'll romance up the wife of our neighboring prince. See how that goes. We're gonna be taken. He's not gonna like that, but he is our enemy. We need a lot of prestige. Alright, the Pope is demanding we stop doing all the concubines and blasphemy. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to get rid of our concubines. Uphold Catholic doctrine. Still my lover, unfortunately. So I'll marry her off to a decent knight. My ex-concubine. She gave me one child at least, and I will break up with her. Be a good Catholic. Host a feast. Finally one. Alright, he's allied to Mercia, unfortunately. And we don't have any allies, I don't believe. I think we need to make an alliance with one of our children. Maybe our second born. Nice inheritable trait. And we'll ally with the Harry, Count Gouffry. Takes him a while to get up here, but he's a solid ally. Nah, I had a feeling it was lying. Shoot. And the romance did not go to plan. Tried to romance someone else up. Tried Alfred's wife. Gouffry died. Now, actually, my second son's betrothal to the 2-year-old infant, she's actually running the show down there, at least one territory. So that'll be our family dynasty that runs that territory if all goes well. Now I've got one county to give to somebody. And while my son and heir is young, if we can give him a couple territories, it'd be good. I'll just give him one for now. Hopefully that is still available to give him later on. Alright, so we finished converting the culture from Anglo-Saxon. We'll continue taking claims on these southern Wales counties. Increase the control of some of our territories. And we're looking to get to 500 gold to create the Kingdom of Wales. And we'll go ahead and get the claim, but we'll probably have a truce in place. No? I can declare war immediately. That's great. Need some more prestige, unfortunately. I don't think we need to call an ally on this one. Yeah, we should hire a tutor. We'll have our sons learn the language, but he might not be old enough yet. Alright, romanced up the Queen of England, or, yeah, Alfred's wife, and we got 350 prestige for that, which is much needed. Hopefully that doesn't get us in trouble. I'll start swaying Alfred just in case he finds out. Looks like I impregnated his wife. That's not good. You might want to break up with her. Don't need the Pope to find out about this. Alfred can make a stink about it. No white peace, buddy. Alright, it did have a bastard with the Queen of England. We're not going to tell anybody about that. That's our secret. Feels worth. I'm telling you, buddy. I'm going to try to give our son one more county. Well, this might be an easy target, but we might get some Vikings or some Norse helping out because we can only declare a holy war. We don't really have many allies. So I will get a claim up on Cheshire. We have a claim on Dubarth, but we got a ceasefire. Truce. Alright, that worked out. And get a really good steward. And get a claim to Cheshire. And this will be a good steward. Perhaps I could give him a county if I need a weak vassal. Well, now we can declare war with my claims rather than a holy war, so we don't have to worry about other Norse coming in there and stinking it out. Culture's Anglo-Saxon. You might want to start having cultural acceptance with Anglo-Saxon, and eventually we can create a merged culture. And we got one more title to try to give away. And we'll give it to my son and heir. He has 3 counties right there. That's looking pretty solid. And we can declare war again. I might have been able to ransom his son, but that's alright. Well, my son can handle 1 more county. That's a little bit out of his jurisdiction, but we'll give it to him. Now we've got a trinket. My son is 15. Might see if we can set up an alliance, set some marriage up. Maybe just someone who's really good blood. I'll marry my second son off to her. We're both the same age. Get a small alliance. I only have 2 sons. And my 3rd son. Second son's already married off. Alright, we'll have to wait. I'm not seeing many options for wives. At least she has some decent skills. We can start pumping out some children. Give me some grandchildren. And perhaps I can make him my spy master, my son and heir. I don't know if I would have chose intricate spy stuff, but that's what we got. Now my son's wife is trying to seduce me. My heart remains pure. polygamous. What are you talking about? She doesn't like us? I don't know what's going on with that. Screw this North Sky. Well, looks like Rodri died. Now his two sons are controlling his counties, and his son is a decent marshal. We'll go take a look at his other son. These are now my vassals. And he's a great knight. But I don't really see much else I can do, but I could put him in as steward, I suppose, keep him happy, just in the meantime. Yeah, I was hoping that would make our county limit go up, but we're still not there yet. We're wife to manage the domain. We won the defensive war we inherited. And we're looking pretty good here. About to consolidate all of Wales, and we've moved into some of English territory up there. We're going to finish taking all of Wales. Create a new rally location because we're getting a little bit of a large territory. That was a tough ass Norse Raider, I think. I don't think we would have won 2-on-1 even. Alright, we got all of Wales. We still haven't been able to create a kingdom yet, and we're one over the county limit. And my son can't control more than 4 territory counties. We're going to have to make someone a vassal. Yeah, I think it's going to be this Ogier guy. He's really good at stewardship, and we can keep him as our steward, as our vassal. So we just need to start making some money. Play it cool for a little bit and let the money roll in. We'll sway our one vassal that we don't have a spot on the council for. And he's a real bastard, so we want to keep him happy. Start setting up for when we want to start building. But first I want to make a kingdom, so I can have my son as a duchy vassal. And looks like the brothers are fighting, so we'll see how that turns out. My two vassals, son of Prince Rodri, sons. Alright, so it looks like Murfin lost the war. So I believe that opens up our marshal, which I could give to his brother, that now runs both of those territories. So be it. That'll make him totally happy. I don't need to be swaying him anymore. Take a look at my lower vassals. Get them as happy as they can be. I'm just going to get to 500 gold. I didn't have many children, and we can't quite divorce our wife. So perhaps we'll have another children or two after our wife dies. She is quite older than me. Let's sway our bishop, even though he's going to die somewhat soon, probably, by the looks of it. Stop, I'm on a video for a couple more minutes. And we're also trying to get prestige as much as we can so we can form a hybrid culture with the Anglo-Saxons as soon as possible. And we got a dynasty legacy. Because we're Bloodfather, we have really good genes. We're going to do noble veins. And we got 500. We will create the kingdom. And we have a royal court, and we're a mighty king. And we'll hang our artifacts. We have a pretty good masterwork artifact. And I do need a hold court, but I won't do that now. And we got enough prestige to create a hybrid culture. And we're going to do that with the Anglo-Saxons, form a hybrid culture. Now we have a couple decisions to make here. Just pillars, heritage, Brionic or West Germanic. We'll stick with Brionic. Language, I suppose we'll go with the Brionic as well. Keep our stuff. Traditions. Highland warriors, herds. Alright, 5 are already selected. Alright, we'll take off the refined poetry and put in city keepers. That sounds good. Aesthetics. And then the European will use both of the naming practices. So we'll get Anglo-Saxon and Welsh names. Okay, sounds good. See if all of our vassals will convert with us. So now we have a hybrid culture, and I'm the culture head. And we're going to have to be converting the culture in the areas that are not Anglo-Welsh. Anglo-Welsh is now our culture. So the Welsh are perfectly happy with us, and Anglos are pretty happy with us, but I suppose it's best to have Anglo-Welsh. So we'll start converting that. And we are looking good. I will be doing the royal court, but before that we'll have to take a break and subscribe and like and check out episode 2 where we take England.